Hey guys, so today I'm going to be dyeing my hair in Wella Color Tango 8RG Light Copper. Keep watching to see how it turns out. So here's how it turned out. Alright, I'm going to tell you what I did. So I got both boxes of the Wella Color Tango 8RG in light copper, not ginger, copper, and I mixed it with 4 ounces of my 30 developer. I mixed and mixed and mixed. You know, it's a thick dye, but I noticed it's not as thick as paprika and cherry. I think both of those were pretty thick, or I'm just getting really good at mixing these dyes. But so it mixed pretty well, pretty quickly. I put on my gloves, and then after I applied hair all over my right at my hairline, I then just like grabbed the dye and just rubbed it all in throughout my hair. It's so much easier to do that. I do not know how to work the hair dye brush. Neither do I have the patience to use a hair dye brush. It's looking brown. So I worked it all in, got it everywhere. Then I did a brush through, which I was not able to get on camera. I did a brush through to make sure it all applied evenly. And then I left it on my hair for about 30 to 35 minutes. When I went in the shower, I rinsed out the product as much as I could, and then I went back in with Shea Moisture sulfate-free shampoo. That really seemed to break up the product as it dried out. Like, it got really dry, especially like on my ends. It like where it wasn't super saturated. At least I thought it was very saturated everywhere, but it tended to like dry out a lot on my ends, and then the part where like the dye was stacked like up here on my crown, I felt like it stayed saturated. So the Shea Moisture shampoo really helped break it up, and then I was able to wash it out and then come back in with my Suave Professionals conditioner and let that rest on my hair for a little bit, and then here is how it looks. So what are your guys' thoughts? Because I'm going to tell you mine, as I'm sure you guys like to know. And that is, I do not foresee this dye lasting very long. And when I say that, I mean, I don't foresee myself lasting very long with this dye. And when I say that, I mean, it's gonna be coming off of my hair pretty darn fast. Reason for that is I don't like how it's warm and then it's cold. Like, the color is like neutral down here. Like, we got the warmth. It dyed my roots really well. It could have been that since I already had warmth going on up here, like the warm red that was still left here from the 7RR cherry, that's why it's warmer toned up here, and since the dye was gone down here, maybe that's why it's a neutral color down here. I don't know if you can tell, if it's noticeable, but it's like neutral brown down here, while up here there is the red. And I wonder if I can like show you guys if it's even noticeable. Maybe, maybe not, but or I thought maybe the reason why this turned out so much more red was because this remained very saturated while my ends dried up. Possibly, I don't know. So this color is a miss for me. Now, I knew it was a gamble doing this color, especially because it's an RG, it's a red gold. And in the past, when I have done red gold colors, the brown shows up a lot more and the red just doesn't last. And so I understood going in that you know, I might not like what was going to happen on my hair. So I'm realizing that if I really wanted it to have that really pretty like red gold color like is shown on the swatch, I need to have like blonde hair. And while I felt like my hair was blonde-ish, it was like maybe a level 7 blonde, it was not blonde enough for this dye to look like a real true pretty ginger, warm gingery copper color. And that's okay. Like, we live and we learn, right? It's a beautiful color if this is what you're aiming for. If you're aiming for like a warm reddish brown color, here you go. This will do it. this is awesome. But for me, I feel like it's a little boring. And I have like level 5 neutral brown hair, and that's, in my opinion, boring. So I can go back to that at any time. So right now, I love the fun, spunky, spicy reds until I don't want to do them anymore. And I've been on this kick for, it's like we're coming up on 3 years now that I've been a redhead, and I've loved it. And I've loved trying all these different reds, and there's so many more reds to try. Thank goodness. So I think I'm going to remove this, and then I don't know, I like literally have no clue what to do next. I could do the Arctic Fox, but I'm not thinking that far ahead yet because I just want to get this off. So that's all. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down below, and I'll catch you later on the flip. Bye.